Hi everybody, today I'll be showing you how to make an iPhone app that or maybe a game that checks the collision and stops the timer when the two images collide. Start Xcode and create a new project and name it view based application. I'll call it collision test. Next, and create it wherever you want. Okay, now go to your collision test view controller.h and in this write ib outlet ui label and an ns timer, name it timer. After that write time ns timer and name it coll or col for collision. And next you'll need two images, iv outlet ui image view image, and I'll copy this again and I'll name this image 2. Now go to your collision test view controller.m and in this uncomment the view did load, and before super view did load write label.text equals ns string 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 with format at percent and then 60 close bracket semicolon, and then we need to start our timer ns timer scheduled timer with time interval. Time interval would be 1.0. Target is self selector at selector. We'll name it update. User info nil, and yes, it repeats. I'll copy this over here and just change some of only the name. The time interval would be 1/30 and the selector would be collision. That's it for here, and we need to name a method called update, and in this method we'll write int time equals label.text int value, and in the next line we'll write int current equals time minus 1, that decrements after each second. And in the next line we'll write label dot text equals ns string with format at percent I, that's a placeholder for an integer, and current. If time, or maybe if current is less than equal to 0, then we'll invalidate the timer invalidate means it stops the timer and the timer doesn't repeat itself after every 1 second. Now we'll make a method called collision, and in this we'll have our collision check if image dot frame cgrect intersects rect, and our first rect would be image dot frame, and our next second rect would be image 2 dot frame. If the two frames collide, then the brackets would be executed, the code in the brackets would be executed, and in this we'll write timer invalidate. It invalidates the timer, and then we'll write collision timer invalidate. Sorry, I forgot to put another bracket. Now it's correct. And now we'll need to go to our view controller.xib, and in this I'll drag a label over here, name this 60. Don't name it, just write 60 in it. And you need two image views and two image, of course. I'll drag some images. Maybe I have in this picture move. You can take some random pictures and drag these over to your resources folder or maybe your supporting files, and copy items to destination, then click finish. You have them here, and drag them to your supporting files. Now go to our test view controller.xib and select the UI image, and then you need to put an image over here and the next image over here. Now go to your files owner and go to connection tabs and connect these images and the label. After you have done this, command S and go to your command collision view control.m. In this you'll need two more methods. Name it void touches began, and in this you'll write the code I've copied over here. I'll just tell you what this code means. UI touch and this event, it records this event, and on this event the all it records all touches and over any object. Then we'll write cg point location, the location of the touch, and then location in view touch dot view, the location of the touch where it happened, and then we'll assign the location to be the image's center. We'll need to implement another method that would be touches moved, and we'll redirect this to touches began. These would be touches with event. That's it, and command R, and I know what's the problem over here. Okay, I forgot to place the comma. Build field. Okay, I didn't select the simulator, and now it's building. Here it is, the timer is running and we have our image. If our image collides with this image, the timer stops, and you can put some buttons or anything here for restarting the timer. Well, that's it for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe. Bye.